Right then, here we go, Rover 2000.
Yeah, Rover 2000 TC, the one to have. Lovely car, lovely colour, nice leather interior.
You want
So if you read about it, it belonged to Mr. Clark at Clark Shoes, and then he gave it to one of his managers as a managerial car. It should be in it somewhere, I think. Yeah, it's a nice bit of history, that car.
Yeah. Well, Clark Shoes, a very famous company. It was bought by Mr. Clark at Clark Shoes, and nice bit of history, really. And I mean, Clark Shoes, I think we're still going today.
Oh, right, yeah.
They're quite well thought of, aren't they? You know, quality shoes. But we used to sell no end of these. A lovely car, supercar. They took a little bit of a time to get going, because the early ones were a little bit rusty and a bit rattly. The engines weren't quite as good as they could be. But they're luxury. They were middle management cars. You know, district managers, area managers, sort of directors in name only, if you like. Bradley bought these. Obviously, the top man might have an XA6 90 or something, but they were well up the scale as far as company vehicles. We liked them ever so much. I think their biggest problem was their main competitor was the Triumph 2000, and the Triumph 2000 had the lovely six-cylinder engine and arguably a little bit better finished off, to be honest. So people mostly went for the Triumph 2000, but they were always in competition. If we had a couple of these and a couple of Triumph 2000s on the forecourt, which we often did, certainly one of each, it was always a toss-up. I can see it now. Prospective buyers like going up to the Rover, going to the Triumph, going back to the Rover, going to the Triumph. Most of them decided on the Triumph, to be fair. But we sold these really well, you know, at like $26.95. They were really good sellers, and they weren't a lot of trouble. The suspension configuration is not the easiest to work on and such like, but they weren't a lot of bother really. We had a little bit of bother with them. People used to complain about the water level in the radiator going down, and they kept topping it up, going down, topping it up, going down. The secret is, don't keep topping it up. It'll go down, it'll find its own level, and it'll stop there. And a little tip, you know, for people that might have that problem, don't think you've got a gasket problem or lettering. The chances are you haven't. They find their own level, that's the end of it. But aluminium bonnet, which again is sort of a bit of a shame, and as much as they used to pick up around the badge, you know, react, you know what I mean? Super thing like that. This is all cred, all black underneath here, you know. Don't think this just been painted over black, that's how they are, exactly it. Lovely, lovely car. TC, of course, being twin carburetor, that's all it was really. A little bit up on horsepower from the SC, but very little at all. Generally speaking, nice car, isn't it? Lovely. I can never remember, I don't think it's Tobacco Leaf, it's the other one. And the name I just can't remember, it's gone out of the head. Painted it time and time again, but I can't remember everything anymore. Proper wheel tubes, exactly as it should be. Extra for the headrest, they're extra. You can also buy rear headrests, but maybe that was only on the 3.5, possibly, that might only be it. But lovely car this, really genuine. The seals are right. The seals from memory on the S-Type, the 305Ss, were actually a different colour brown to the actual body colour brown. But these were semi-matte black, I believe, and that looks right to me. It went again on the back wheel arches, always did, but these are good look. Nice, as I say, being leather interior, lovely carpet. It's been replaced, I would have thought. They look as though they're replacements to me, but that's fine. All TCs, as far as I'm aware, were manual. You could only buy TC, a manual, in an SC.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All TCs were and it's been dressed up, hasn't it? But it's nice, it's lovely, isn't it? Oh, it smells nice, smells like a Rover. Got original radio, look, push button radio, Radiomobile radio, push button thing. And there we are, some history. Look, purchased new by Mr. Hugh Clark, Clark Shoes, as his personal car in 1972. Harris is sold in 1976 to Mr. Halo, Clark's transport manager, at 53,000 miles. Offered with a good history file, etc. So a nice little bit of background. Yeah, it's lovely that, really nice. What else can I say about them? Just a real quality 1970s mid-range British car.
Good, thank you.